Welcome. Let's talk about Love Island tonight. Episode. Okay, Tanyel was evicted. Dumped. I knew that she was going to be dumped when they did all that show of saying how Tanyel is not genuine. How she's just about to use Jordan. She's not feeling him, as if Ellie is feeling him. Nobody is feeling him. He's not feeling them really either. So what's the big deal? He's not feeling Ellie, neither is he feeling Tanyel like that. He likes Tanyel more a little bit, but he's not feeling Ellie like that. Tanyel is not feeling him, so nobody is feeling anybody. How many people there are really feeling each other? Please. And then they did all that. I knew that the producers, I feel like maybe the producers tell Olivia, oh, start talking about this. I don't know if they're giving a heads up or if they're just following Olivia's script. Honestly, I cannot tell. Because Olivia starts giving someone side that start talking about the person before you know the person is evicted. Because now they did that with Zara and Zara went. And now I'm sure that the whole thing was this, right? They knew Tom went off on Zara. They didn't show us that. They knew Zara was already heated before the whole thing happened. Then the whole questions of the game, they did things that would turn, that would cause issues. Then when those things now cause issues, I'm sure even after Olivia and all of them they've spoken, you could hear the girls telling Zara, then go and say your piece, go and say your piece. Maybe the producers even went there and told her, you need to say your piece now if you want to, so that she can go off. And then, they kind of, I feel like they make your head big. Like, look at Shaq. I feel like they've told him, maybe they tell him, oh, you're loved by the public. Maybe he's seen the public votes. And then the producers are always like, maybe talking to him so sweet, making him feel like, yeah, he's the man. Because my guy is too confident and comfortable in that villa. I'm not saying he should not be confident, but he's too comfortable. You need to know that anything can happen. And you have to, I don't understand. You have to always feel like there's a setup somewhere. I'm not going to lie. As a black man or a black girl on that show, you kind of have to always feel like someone is trying to set you up. You have to, when they tell you do this, you have to think, 100 times. But I know, like, you have to live your life. You cannot live your life thinking that way. So I like the fact that they're chilled. He's being who he is. Now, do I think that most times when they have the conversation, he's like the one talking the most? But maybe all of them have spoken and they edited it that way. Because it seems like it's only Shaq that is saying, oh yeah, you've done a good job. Oh yeah, let's talk about this. Oh yeah. They're making it seem like, oh, Shaq is bossy. And now they're trying to make it like they're just painting the guy bad. Like he's the next person they have. They wanted him to go home before he didn't. Now again, they want him to go home. That's why they showed us that. And they showed us even Tanya is not accepting of that. People in relationship, if you're in a relationship and someone does wrong, and you cannot tell the person that, hey, you have done wrong, or what you've done, you're doing. What kind of relationship is that? What makes you compatible if you cannot talk to someone? I don't understand why they showed that, because Tanya is not in support of it. Then they think that, hey, let's put a vote. People are going to say they're not compatible. I'm sorry, I still voted for Tanya and Shaq with all 3 devices that I have to vote with, and I did that. And I'll do it again. The only people I could have voted for was Will and Jesse, but I know that they're safe. They're going to be the people that people vote for the most. So that's why, honestly, it's too much. Like, they're just doing it so blatant, like they're playing us. But they are so stupid in the game that they play, because we can actually see it. If you want to play someone, you better play them in a way where they don't even know that you're playing them, because this is just shit. Like, what do they want? I feel like they get a good season, then they decide, oh yes, let's produce a rubbish one. And see, this time now, since everybody now is not into the show, let's see what we can get away with. That's what they did the last time when we had season 5. Season 5 was so good. Then they brought Winter and Love Island, and it was shit. I stopped watching that Love Island halfway through. I stopped watching it. Now again, we had the season 8 that was very, very good, and they said, hey, let's see what we can get away with. Let's see if we can, because they knew that Cassie was feeling the new girl. They knew that everybody else would be saying, they know that it's going to be Jordan's choice. And that's why they made everybody tell Jordan that, she's not finished, she's just going to dump you. And then now he's thinking, Ellie picks me when I came. Ellie has been the one, okay, even if me and Ellie were not feeling anything, it's better for me to keep her, because like we turned the favor, that for me to go over for something that is not going to result to anything. Don't move. Because if he was still there, Tanya and him would have gotten votes. Maybe actually they would have succeeded in sending Shaq home if they've even done that. I hope Shaq is not in the bottom, because honestly, they're doing like Shaq and Tanyel. I hope they're not in the bottom, because they're doing too much. I even feel like they're editing the show every time for them to just be talking about, oh, I love you, or love, love, love. Whenever they show them, they don't have normal conversation. I'm sure they have normal conversation. It's just all about them. I feel like they're editing it that way, picking those points, so that way it's going to look like all they're doing is love bombing. Oh, I love you, I love you, love you, love you. You love me, who's love? Who love the most? You know, when you see little children like, where's the cutest? Where's the cutest? Where's the cutest? That's how they're doing it. It's kind of like, who loves the most? Who loves the most? Who loves the most? Huh, it's pissing me off. Like, honestly, it's just too much. Now, let me just quickly round up on everything that I needed to talk about. On the dates, the only people that seem genuine to me, I know people are saying that Jessie is not genuine. I feel like Jessie is genuine. Jessie is like Will. She likes Will. She and Will, that we're together. And honestly, why not? What is there not to fall in love with Will? Someone that maybe you're cooking and he'll be dancing if he cannot cook. At least he's helping in a way. He's a team player. What else do you need in life? Team player. Anyway, I do feel like the whole Casey and Claudia kiss. Do people make comments after the kiss? That's so good. Really? After a kiss? First kiss? I just feel like, do you not just get shy and like, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. I've said about their I forgot to say, Olivia crying when Tanyel was dumped. What was that? Why are you crying for? You wanted her to be dumped? Now at least you can have Kai to yourself. Please. Anyway, that's that for tonight's episode. It's just boring and I'm just ranting. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.